Hey everybody, welcome back to French Blonde Travels. I'm Renee. Um, I am not going anywhere far at this point because I've got a few trips upcoming that are going to take me some distance. So today I think I'm just going to go check out um, like a local park in the area, and I need to get some editing done because I had some storage problems with my iPhone and my iPad, so I got all these videos backed up that I need to put out. So I'm going to do some editing and enjoy a day in the park and take you guys with me. So come along. That's City Hall. This thing that looks like a roller coaster, that's the top of the dome. And I think they call it the JM Wireless Dome now. It used to be the Carrier Dome, and then they got a makeover with that roller coaster thing on it. And then I'm not sure if you can see the clock tower there. That's all part of Syracuse University. We're looking out at the Syracuse skyline. I practically lived in this park as a kid. I swam in that pool every day, all summer long. There's hardly any kids in it right now. It used to be packed when I was there. Guess nobody swims anymore. This This is the water tower at the top of the hill. This is Thorndon Park. It's a huge park. I'll show you some more of it. Looks like they planted some new trees here. They got these little electric scooters and electric bikes all over the city. You pay with a credit card, you get to ride it until it runs out of power. And then you just leave it. And then they come along and pick it up. This was always a spooky part of the park for me. Just because it was covered in trees, but I guess it's not that spooky. A lot of people park here because it's shady. A friend of mine got married here. It's beautiful. In the rose garden under the pavilion. These are really pretty. Brilliant veranda. Gathering up some nectar. Lots of different roses here. Robbie Burns, don't know who that is, but this is Robbie Burns shrub. Pretty red roses. Little pink ones. I like the yellow ones. That's the Syracuse University campus, at least some of it. It's a huge campus because they have the university hospital also. It's so serene here. Of course, you know I love the purple flowers. They're not roses, but they sure are pretty. This says Cardinal de Richelieu. I didn't know the Cardinal had a flower. I guess lots of famous people have flowers named after them. Empress Josephine. Flowers are gone now. Love these purple flowers just kind of scattered in here. Pre-1837. So these flowers must have been here for a long time. I know the park's been here a long time. We kind of missed all the flowers. It's late, roses are spring. I haven't been up here in a while. The amount of green up here is unbelievable. That's Pop Warner football field, home to Sherman Park. Go Bulldogs. My boys played football for Sherman Park football in this park. Really nice benches. People who worked on the park here. These benches are for them, in honor of them, for the work that they did. It's lovely. It looks like the field is ready for a game. They'll start practice here next month, August. This place will be packed. That's the away team side. This is the home team side. Get your workout. Here's the clubhouse. During games, this is where the concessions are. They also open up when there are events going on in the park. This is the changing area where the boys change into their uniforms and back out again. There's a huge amphitheater. They do Shakespeare in the park here on Sundays. Or at least they used to. I don't know if they're still doing it. But it's a beautiful amphitheater. You can either sit on the rocks or bring a chair and sit in the grass. Down here is choice seating. It's all first come, first serve, but if you get here first and there's a show on the stage, you get to pick your seat. This is the backstage area. Not much. You see the pool here. They're playing Marco Polo. I can hear them. Wow, there's hardly anybody in that pool. Should have brought my suit. Welcome to the French Blonde Show. always wanted to be center stage. No audience though. They've improved the playground a lot since I was a kid. Still got those drinking fountains, basketball courts. A lot of kids from the university come up here and play. Tennis courts, although it doesn't look like there's any netting. I don't think there's been netting for the tennis courts in probably decades. And then, I don't know if you can see way back here, there's like a small covered picnic pavilion. Boy, that water looks refreshing. This side of the clubhouse has restrooms. I think they're open. Not year-round though, but I think they're open right now. You can see the water tower from here. Down on the football field. I always thought that was a great place for a picnic, but apparently everyone else does too, because every time I come, somebody's there. The other part from here, we have to go out of the park and go around and come back in because it's all one-way streets. Getting his workout done. He's in good shape. Oh, he's doing push-ups. You can't see. I can see him under the car. You'd think a mailman would have, be in good shape, walking around delivering the mail. But this guy's going the extra mile. He's really doing a workout. Something I should be doing. Bye, Mr. Mailman. So, used to live in this neighborhood. I lived in that blue house right there, only it was yellow when I lived in it. Me and the kids had a barbecue right here in this park. Right at this picnic bench, which is extremely hot right now. Can't even sit on it. Yep, that's the house I used to live in. Right there on the second floor, those windows are huge enclosed porch. It was a nice apartment. So, that's the park. Pretty much most of it. There's a little section down behind the lilac grove that I didn't get into. It's like another grove with just trees, greenery. There's a path that cuts through from that street down there that comes into the park from there. Nobody ever uses it. I think I've only been in it once as an adult. So, it is very secluded. I don't see where that airplane is, but it's awfully loud. It might even be a helicopter. Yeah, it sounds like it might be a helicopter. The hospital is over there, and they have a landing pad. That's University Hospital, which is it's a teaching hospital. That's where all the med students from Syracuse University go and get their training and whatnot, have classes. But it is the hospital in this area, actually, that all trauma goes to upstate. So all the major car accidents, any water accidents, all trauma goes to upstate. Unless you say otherwise. But a lot of times, if they're flying you in on a helicopter, it's because you are not conscious. And so, I know I'm always playing with my hair, but I like playing with my hair. Yeah, so needless to say, I never go to that hospital because it's always so busy. We have other hospitals around that are not as busy. But this is a beautiful day in the park, and I didn't get any editing done so far. But that's okay. I've got some other trips coming up. My friends from Orlando are coming to town at the end of this month, and they've got a place on Lake Ontario. You'll see me back up on Lake Ontario for a couple of times. It's just the best place to go when you want to go to the beach, really. We have local beaches here, like within 20 minutes, but they're not as nice to go to as it is to go up to Lake Ontario and swim in the waters. The kids like it because the waves are so rough. It's like being in a wave pool. But they're not always like that. Sometimes it's really nice and calm. So it's hit or miss if you're going to get the wave pool or not. But either way, the water was beautiful when I was up there the other day, um, or the other week, last week. It was great um, hanging out at the beach. I hadn't just taken the time to do that since Florida. I miss being a beach bum, and I can't wait to do it again. And my daughter wants to go back up to the beach, a different part on Lake Ontario, for the 4th of July holiday. So we'll go up there and hang out, have a big barbecue, and what have you. I've just been kind of taking it easy. I'm starting to um, make a plan for a couple of upcoming trips. I gotta get some things together to do the 4th of July weekend. It's not an overnight, not a weekend, it's just for the day. So that's a small little thing to get together. Small list, not a big list. Just as tiring though, and just as exhausting to make sure I don't forget anything for a day at the beach, because you do it all at the beach. You do it all at once, and you just make a day out of it. The kids are going to love it. But I have a camping trip that's that I'm going to do. I don't have a date on that yet. Um, and I have another few days on Lake Ontario when my friends from Orlando get here. And then another trip after that, which is a long distance trip. The camping trip could be a long distance trip. I'm not really sure yet because I don't have a location, and I don't have a date, but I know it's happening soon, so I need to get things ready and get prepared. But yeah, I got a trip coming up in a few weeks. Gonna have to cross some state lines and go on another adventure. So I'll take you along when I do that. It's gonna be fun. Again, another fun trip. And then I've got a trip in the fall that's gonna be a really nice trip. It's gonna be a long trip. And I'm gonna go some distance. I haven't done that much distance yet well, no, that's not true because I went to Florida in the van. So it's going to be another long distance trip crossing a lot of different states. So you'll hear about that soon enough. But this camping trip that I don't have a date or anything yet, I'm hoping that it's going to be like in the Adirondacks or New Hampshire or Vermont, something like that, something that's not too far. I don't mind going a long distance, but when there's a lot of stuff getting packed in a short amount of time, I really want to make sure that I got it all together so that I can get from A to B without being in a rush. It's going to be fun to do a couple of trips and take you guys with me so you can see what I see. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm just looking. And I know that
I've seen a lot of videos. This country's beautiful. I want to see some of it. So that's what I'm going to do. The van's not totally done, but it's done enough. My friend from Orlando, she sent me a tapestry that I covered my ceiling with. I know I talked about doing something with the ceiling in the van, and so I put a tapestry up, and it's a perfect fit. I don't know how she did it. The color is perfect, and it fits perfectly. I don't know how she did that, but it works. So I'm gonna let her know how good that came out. It's such a beautiful day. It's so peaceful here in the park. I mean, we're right in the middle of the city. This is a gigantic park. It's huge. Um, like it would take 20 minutes to walk from where I was at the water tower to where I am now. It's all the way on the other side of the park. I drove here. That's how far it is. Well, you know, I drove. You saw the drive. But um, yeah, I just always loved this park. So this is kind of a go-to spot. I think it's getting on rush hour because I'm hearing more traffic. I did my makeup today. I just felt like it. I don't usually wear makeup, but I felt like putting some on today. Um, it used to take a lot of time to do makeup when I was going to work every morning. And then the last, I don't know, well, since the pandemic, when I didn't have to get dressed to go to work, I stopped putting makeup on. So when they made us all come back into the office, I still wasn't doing makeup. I figured, who am I impressing? I just do it for myself now when I feel like doing it. I don't do it for anybody else. So, but it's very hot out here today, and I got to tell you, I can't wait to go home and wash my face. After I took the time to put makeup on, now I want to wash my face. Oh well. Oh, the breeze is nice. The breeze is really nice. I got to put my glasses back on because I can't really see without them. I mean, I can see, but not clearly. I found my sunglasses. I didn't have them when I went to Massachusetts. I had to put my clip-ons on, but I don't know how. But they were under the couch. It's just so bizarre. I don't know. Maybe I dropped them and then kicked them under the couch. Who knows? But I, if I hadn't been doing the housework and doing some repairs, I would not have found them so quickly. But I have been looking for them, and I'm glad I found them. I didn't really care for the clip-ons. Um, they worked in a pinch, but I like my sunglasses better because I don't really like my glasses. It's time for a new pair. I'm going to go to the eye doctor and get my eyes checked. I probably need a new prescription, and I'll get a new pair of glasses. And my insurance, you can buy one, get one half off. So that's why I always get the sunglasses, but I don't think I'm doing that this time. I think what I'll do because I like these sunglasses. I think what I'll do is if I need to get a new script, I'll have them put the lenses in here. So I'll have my regular glasses and then my sunglasses. I'm not a fan of the transition lenses. Um, it's just my vision isn't great in the dark, and the transition lenses take a minute to go from dark to backlight when you go inside. They take a minute, and I need to be able to see during that time. So I just switch my glasses out. I used to have transition lenses for a long time. I used them, and I was always annoyed about not being able to see. So I finally decided that I wasn't getting the transitions anymore. So, but that's all my stuff. I'm going to get to work now. I got to do some editing and get these videos out and enjoy the rest of this day in this beautiful park. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.